Hey everybody, I'm Tom Vasel. Welcome to the best of 2017, and today we're talking about my favorite party games that come out over the course of the year. This is a list that gamers sometimes scoff at. Sometimes gamers kind of hold their nose with a party game. I've never understood that. They're one of the best ambassadors to get people in the hobby. Party games are one of the games you bring to a place, and you're like, oh, hey, you want to play this game? And everyone gets around and plays it. I love these style of games. I think they're a lot of fun, and I think a lot of great ones came out in 2017. So let's get started. Number 10 is One Night Ultimate Alien. The reason this is only number 10 is actually because there's already One Night Ultimate Werewolf and One Night Ultimate Vampire. This is the same thing, but it takes an app and integrates that and adds a lot of chaotic, silly fun. In this game, it is like the popular game Werewolf or Mafia, but you are only doing something for one night rather than several nights. And you put your heads down and the app will tell you a bunch of things you need to do. Everyone does them. Then you have to figure out who the evil alien is or aliens and point at them, and then you see if you're right or wrong. Simple concept, a lot of fun. The app is required and essential, but really does add to the atmosphere and make the game fun. Recommend it. Number 9 is Doodle Rush. Are you good at drawing things? I am not, and so a lot of games take that into account. In this game, you're drawing a bunch of things as quickly as you can and guessing on other people what they're drawing at the same time. It's a good little concept, not at the same time, but quickly guessing what other people have drawn. Vlada Shvatel made a game similar to this one, but this one is a little bit easier and more streamlined. I recommend it, Doodle Rush. Number 8 is Leaders of Euphoria. Now, Leaders of Euphoria is like an unabashed copy of Good Cop, Bad Cop using the Euphoria theme, which I'm not sure anyone wanted. But it actually expands on the Good Cop, Bad Cop game. In this game, you are one of the good people or one of the bad people. It's basically two different teams. Or you're one of the, once you get outed in this game, and once you die, then you become one of the rebels. And there's like 3 factions in the game. You're trying to figure out who the leaders are, looking at cards. There was a really good concept in the original game. This one has taken it and made it so that it takes out the player elimination, which adds a lot to the game. Recommend it. Also, it has really overblown components. Leaders of Euphoria. Number 7 is Rhino Hero Super Battle. This is a sequel to Rhino Hero. Rhino Hero is a game in which you are stacking folded cards and putting a little rhino guy and trying not to make it fall over. Rhino Hero Super Battle has you stacking a whole city now with different buildings and they're attached to each other. Really entertaining. It's one of those games that people walk by and go, what are you doing? Let me watch. Can I play? And it's fast, it's silly, works with families. Just great game, Rhino Hero Super Battle. Number 6 is Chameleon. I love Chameleon. This is a reprint of a game that came out last year called Gooseberry. But Chameleon took it and put it into a much bigger box. In fact, I have the box here, and you can barely see the word Chameleon on it. Chameleon is a game in which there's a bunch of words on a paper and everyone knows one of the words except for one person. One person has no idea what the word is, and then you're giving clues and trying to figure out who the chameleon is while the chameleon is trying to guess what the word is. Really, really good game. Number 5 is Muse. Muse is a simple little party game in which you have these beautiful artwork on the cards. It's just weird, strange artwork, and it's team versus team, and one person on your team has to get your whole team to guess one of these cards out of a group of 6 using a specific clue, like maybe giving a one word, the name of a movie or something like that. They have to give some sort of clue, and then you have to guess it, and the other team is trying to give them a bad card and clue so that it's hard to pick it out from the mix. Really cool, a lot of fun. Number 4 is Crossfire. Crossfire is a social deduction game, which has a pretty heavy theme if you think about it, in which one person is, there's 2 versions of the game. The one I like best is there's a sniper, and they are protecting a CEO, and there's 2 assassins, and by looking, everyone looks at cards in a specific way, they go around a table, and then you have to convince the sniper that you're not one of the assassins. And then eventually the sniper says, I'm going to take out these 2 people, and then they see if they were right or wrong. Really entertaining, a lot of back and forth talk. That's Crossfire. Number 3 is Banned Words. I didn't expect Banned Words to be as enjoyable as it was. It kind of kills taboo for me. In Banned Words, you have words on a card that you are trying to get your team to guess. And there's some words you can't say. What are the words you can't say? You don't know. The other team has written those words down, and if you say those words, they're going to get points. So at the beginning, you're trying to guess what words they might say. When you're given the clues, you're trying to think, what words should I not say because the other team might have written them down? Super fun. Works really well. Like I said, if you like Taboo, you'll like this one even more. Number 2 is Word Slam. Word Slam, now on the internet it says it came out 2016, but I definitely didn't see this until 2017, and then it just took off like a storm. Word Slam is a game in which there's some clues. There's a clue that you're trying to give your opponents or your team, but you can only use a pile of cards with words on them. And so you have to put those words together in various ways to get them to guess your clue. That's a lot harder than you think because there's only so many words. And so it's just a really fun experience. And what's interesting is 2 people are giving the clues out at the same time. So you're listening to the guesses of the other team and saying, oh, now I understand why you put that together. And that's just an entertaining back and forth. And number 1 for me, the best party game of 2017 is Meeple Circus. Meeple Circus is a dexterity game where you're stacking little meeples and make little wooden people and making elephants and things and, try not to make them fall over. But also the way you stack them is worth points, and those points are going to change per round per game. So maybe this one, the elephants, will give you points if there's a wooden beam on top of them. Okay, I'll do that. And there's various ways to score points. So you are also drafting the people that you're going to take. And so there's it's like a strategy, dexterity, fun party game. It meets a lot of criteria. The circus theme really helps enhance the whole thing. Probably my favorite party game from 2017. What do you think? Agree, disagree? Have a game I completely didn't mention? Put it in the comments below. Until next time, though, you've been watching Best of 2017 on the Dice Tower.